Morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I am having my coffee here with my collagen because if you're over 40, you know. Um, and I think this is pretty indicative of a lot of the way that a lot of people are feeling right now. This dumpster fire and just, yeah, everything is fine. Everything's fine. Sure, sure, sure. But we know that's not the case, right? And that's okay. This reading I've been called to do is a reading where you're going to pick a pile, okay? And the theme, I guess, of or the message is going to be about what you need to start working on for your own shadow work. We're going to start getting into. I was told yesterday, a download message, however you like to say it, that we're going to start getting into the weeds here with our spirit work. And it may get a little dark and bumpy, but that is definitely necessary at times. A lot of times, spiritual journeys are not all love and light, not all positive, toxic positivity. Sometimes it's hard work. Oftentimes, usually, it's pretty hard work. So, um, let's go ahead and get going. So go ahead and pick your pile. Pile number 1 has a Palo Santo on it. Pile number 2 has a a peacock stone on it. Actually, let me show you. It's really cool. See how it's like really iridescent. Anyway, and pile number 3 has a piece of sea glass on it. My nieces gave to me. It's very special to me. Okay, it's sliding. If you guys don't know, my desk is at a slant still because it's an art desk that I use as well. So, and I never flattened it, so that's why things slide on here sometimes. But that's fine. So go ahead and pick your pile 1, 2, or 3, and pause it if you need more time. I'm going to go ahead and get going here. Okay, so we'll do pile number 1 first. And this is what you need to start working on for your shadow work, especially after the summer solstice, after the full moon. It will be very important. So we have the circle around the moon, which is perfect because we're talking about the full moon, and it's full moon in strawberry full moon. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I haven't started drinking my coffee yet. So change. So you're tasked to start your shadow work on change. It feels like that you've been stuck in a rut for a while. This could be for months, this could be for years, this could be possibly your whole, what feels like your whole life. So we need to change. And the circle around the moon, it's like we've come full circle, right? You have come full circle, and now it's time to change. If you believe. Okay, let me go ahead and read the angel message today for that. What you need right now is faith. You can have what you desire, but you must believe that it can be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor of a sunny outlook. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. Okay. So if you picked pile number 1, you are probably someone who has struggled with self-worth. You've struggled with believing in yourself, believing in what you're doing, whatever that is. Maybe you've had a whole lifetime of doubt, and maybe you were raised to not have a very good self-esteem. This is the time to really change that and to begin this change, because that is a huge change, right? To begin this change, we're going to focus on recovery. So healing of the past, recovering from maybe what you've learned throughout your life, the things that you have learned and that is in your subconscious. So it's time to recover and heal that part that is causing you to stay in this rut. Okay, so there's different methods to that. If you need to start maybe exercising, or you need to start reading more, starting to learn how to meditate. If you need to start going to therapy, find a good therapist that can help you with your specific issues. whatever that is to you, please take steps now towards it. It's a big change, but every big change involves small steps to get to where you need to go, okay? So pile 1, this is your reading. I hope that helps, and let me know if that resonates with you, okay? Feel free to comment or DM on my Instagram. And now I'm gonna go to pile 2. All right, pile 2, here's your reading for what to start working on for your shadow work, specifically around and after summer solstice and this full moon, strawberry full moon coming up. We have blood bond connections. Ooh, okay. So are you having issues with a family member? Have you had issues with a family member? Is somebody coming back around, or you having to deal with this particular family member? Right now is the time to make those connections, heal those connections. And what I mean when I say heal, because sometimes you shouldn't allow someone back into your life, right? So if that's somebody who's dangerous for you, just make the connections for yourself, forgiveness to allow yourself to move on, or if not forgiveness, a closure for yourself. I'm not encouraging anybody to forgive somebody who can come back and hurt them, okay? That's not safe. It's not healthy. I don't recommend doing that. But if it's somebody that it can be mended, I would say work on that. If it cannot be mended, make these connections and healing, this blood bond connection healing internally for yourself so that you can move on. And it can possibly have nothing to do with this person. For some of you and for others of you, it will definitely directly be a healing connection with this person. But hopefully this person has changed and fixed the things that they needed to fix to not hurt you. Or if it was you that it was in the wrong that did the hurting, hopefully you can if you haven't already, start making the necessary changes to heal yourself so that you can go ahead and make these connections and not hurt anybody that doesn't deserve it. So there's a two-edged sword here. Either that person that hurt you, or if you're the one that was in the wrong, even if you don't like to admit it, you need to start making changes in yourself so that you can bond again with this person and as a healed person, and not make the same mistakes and not hurt this person, whoever this person is, if that's you. So this is like speaking to, I think most people are going to probably pick number 2, pile 2, because this is speaking to a larger number of people with different circumstances, okay? Reconsider and see how she's holding tight to this big sword of protection, on all from the throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and probably down to the root chakra, right? So this is very important. So let's go ahead and read the angel message for this. Okay, there's an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Okay. Take some time to really go through your project or proposal thoroughly. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. This is not the moment to make the change in your life that you're considering. A better time will come, or you'll realize that you wish to choose a different kind of transformation for yourself. Okay. So this reading is more so for somebody who may be messed up and needs to heal themselves and needs to look at their own lives and what they've done. If this is not you, take it how it comes. And even if you're not the one that hurt people, you can always take a look at your life and see where you can fix things and give closure for yourself. The part about this is not the moment to make the change in life you're considering. It feels like that you've been focusing more on something else, and now is the time to focus on this situation instead. This is the shadow work that you need to focus on. This is the important things. This is the message from your guides and angels. So please look into this. This is very important. It just feels very important. Ask for help from others. Yeah, if you feel ill-equipped, please maybe seek professional help. Go see a therapist, or some trusted friends, trusted family members, people who maybe have better advice than you have for yourself. You know what I mean? Or even internally. And definitely ask your guides and your angels. And if you have not connected to them yet, now is a good time to start. Feel free to DM me on Instagram if you need help starting that, if you've never done that before, okay? So pile 2, this is your reading. It's a pretty heavy reading, so lots of shadow work for you, but I know you can get through it. And again, feel free to DM me on Instagram with any questions on any of this, okay? Same handle, by the way. Okay, now on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. So this is your reading for what to work on for shadow work, specifically around and after summer solstice and this full moon coming up, in a strawberry full moon coming up. So inner circle strength, and we've got these runes here, and I honestly I need to go back and see, because most of these cards don't have like runes or symbols, but I'll have to go back and check. That is something that I've been wanting to learn more about. We all have our specialties. Most of mine I don't really publicize because they're a little hard for people to understand. I may talk about them as my channel grows, but for now, runes is not one that I have delved into at all, and that's something that I've been very interested in and called to do soon. So anyways, enough about me. For your shadow work, pile number 3, inner circle strength. So this inner circle is either family or close friends, your very, very trusted group, small circle of people. You may have a large circle. Well, this is talking about a small circle. See how many brooms are here? It's not like 100 brooms, right? Strengthen that specific small circle. This is going to be your shadow work. This feels like this is for somebody who likes to have a lot of friends, right? People that they call friends, but are probably more like acquaintances and people that they can't really fully trust, like a true trusted circle. Okay, so if this is you, you're used to just liking to talk to strangers, and maybe you're not even, maybe you take your true inner circle for granted. If this is you, please focus on that inner circle. Strengthen that inner circle. I know that inner circle will give you strength as well. If you don't do this, your inner circle could start to crumble. There's only so much people can take that love you, that you can trust, but if they are constantly being taken for granted or mistreated, these inner circle people will start to, everyone is a main character in their own life, so they may start to leave you, in which case you will really feel that much, much more than someone who you just met that decides not to be your friend, right? So really focus on that inner circle. This is very, very important. Compromise. I'm going to go ahead and read the angel message. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work toward an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need, while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's view and still being true to your own. Okay, so I may be, pile number 3, you may, and you may not be, but you may be somewhat of a selfish person, even if you don't fully realize it. Now's the time to maybe stop being so selfish. Compromise with your inner circle. I'm going to go ahead and go into this one already. Take action. Start to do for that inner circle a little more. Start to help them out the way that they have helped you throughout the years. All right, that's really important. And I know I'm an introvert, so this is definitely not for me. But I know this is a struggle for a lot of people, especially if you're extroverted and, successful in maybe your job, your career, maybe just successful socially and always have been. Maybe you were always a popular person in school. whatever the case may be, now is the time to buckle down and really look at relationships and see who your inner circle is and start to really take action only towards strengthening that inner circle, and pretty much, maybe for a while at least, ignore the acquaintances, or just not put energy into all the acquaintances or finding new friends or anything like that. This is very, very, very important. If you do not do this, I'm afraid that that inner circle will disintegrate and you will be left feeling very alone. Even with hundreds of friends, you will start to feel very, very alone. So this is your shadow work, pile number 3. I hope that it helps. And this is the end of the reading, the video. For legal purposes, this is for entertainment only, but I always like to hear how it helps and resonates, so please feel free to comment or DM me on my Instagram. I love to hear about it, you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm going to drink my coffee right now. Bye-bye.